focusing more so on my Facebook because there's a lot of people that really know who I am on Facebook. And I feel like I get more interaction on Facebook. And because I get more interaction on Facebook, I just recently known that I'm getting a couple pennies for my interactions. And those pennies lead to dollars. And those dollars, they haven't been much dollars. But anyway, I've been in YouTube for a long time. I put a lot of effort in, and I haven't been able to monetize anything on YouTube. It's just very challenging on YouTube to make a couple pennies. So I've been focusing on Facebook because I feel like I know a lot of people on Facebook. They know me, and they're interacting more with me on Facebook, which is giving me a couple pennies, which is good for me in my own personal life to be able to provide for my family, you know. And so it's not a lot of pennies, but it's more pennies than I've ever gotten from YouTube. You know, I'm not trying to put down YouTube. I love YouTube. But it's just, yeah, it has been working out for me. You know what I mean? Working hard. For what? You know? So, heading home now, guys. Thankful to God for just His mighty blessings and His goodness. It's been cold outside, but I got a nice car with giving me some warmth. And I think I'm gonna start a different strategy, to be honest with you. The strategy. And I have a YouTube. I think I have a YouTube channel and Instagram. I just got on Instagram again, and it's called Born for More Movement. Born for More. You know, that's the name of my other YouTube channel. Is Born for More, and just really want to encourage people, you know, to know that they're born for more. You know, no matter what they've gone through in life, no matter how much they've been picked on, or treated unfairly, or unethically, I guess that's how I pronounce it. Unethically, yeah. I just want to say that I believe deep down in my heart, you have come to this channel for a purpose, for a reason. And I want to let you know that God has called you for a purpose and for a reason. You know, and I believe He does that with all people. Go Niners, yeah. Yeah, nice. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, God has called all humans, I believe, to be image bearers, right? And God is a good God, and there's nothing on this earth that takes Him by surprise. He is so he's so outside of time and space. And so what's crazy is, like, what if we already, as far as God's concerned, since He's outside of time and space, what if the earth has already happened? It's already been completed. what if God's purposes on the earth have already been completed? And we're already with him, but we just haven't arrived there in our own brains. That's how fast God is outside of time and space. Like, we're already with him. Those who are his. Like, the world's already been judged. Because God's just so far ahead. And we're just like, still catching up in the memory of time. That's sick, right? That's crazy. You know, who thinks like that? My brain thinks like that. You know? My brain thinks like that. But, what's it gonna be like, guys? What's it gonna be like being in the presence of the King? Another thing that I wonder is too is like, if we're gonna be in his presence, the only thing I could think about, and I don't like to imagine this, but I don't like to think about it because I don't want to limit the wonderful, splendorous, magnificence. Is that a word? Magnificence of God, right? So it's like, I used to read this book when I was younger. To be honest with you, I could not stop reading that book. It was so intriguing to me. It was The Wrinkle in Time. Yeah, I said it, The Wrinkle in Time. And it was many books. And it was like this thing called Kaizen, where they were able to like speak to one another through Kaizen, right? And I'm wondering, like, how is God gonna speak to all of us at once? Or is it like, are we gonna just take turns, spend the whole day with him? What is that gonna look like? Like, is it be singing, like we're gonna be like singing in a choir, and God like shows himself? Like, what does that even look like? You know, I can't imagine it, man. Can't imagine it. And sometimes, like I said, I don't wanna, because I'm like, I feel like I'm putting a damper on things. I feel like I'm gonna minimize the wonderful, splendorous magnificence of the Holy King of the earth. Crazy, right? Never thought about. So yeah, guys, like I was saying, it's gonna be magnificent, but what is it gonna be like? Like, how many people are gonna be there? Like, it says many are called but few are chosen. Like, what if it's not as big as we thought it was gonna be? Or what if it's not, there's not as many people as we thought there would be, you know? Like, you know, like, I want to spend some time with Jesus, you know? But that person might want to spend some time with Jesus. Like, how is that gonna work? Or is he just so big?
Turn left onto Country Road.
I mean, he's has a glorified body, you know. He was, I mean, they recognized who he was. Like, they recognized who he was.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Oak Hill Avenue.
Like, he wasn't this humongous giant being, you know. Where am I going? Uh-oh. Alright, guys, I'm out of here.
Turn right onto Oak Hill Avenue.
We will talk again, guys. We will talk again. Blah, 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 blah. Bye, guys.